Hi.
I'm Arrowsmith. I am going to talk about the fact that you can teach a fish to ride a bike, sort of. Because I think in a lot of cases, that's what you guys are doing. Oh, and look forward. Let's go back to the beginning. Ready? So, I'm talking about teaching fish. Yeah, right, okay. So, you'll all heard the old adage that a woman needs a man like a fish needs a bicycle. This isn't anything to do with that. But I like to appropriate. But I like to appropriate metaphors and use them inappropriately. So that's what we're doing here. I'm going to talk about fishes and bicycles and change, and how when businesses change, actually, you as L&D folks sometimes have to teach fish to ride bicycles. So what can we do? And this is a bit of a rallying call where I'm going to encourage you to get behind teaching these fish. I know I've spoken for 15 seconds. I don't think we're moving forward. Yeah, I've been speaking for 1 minute, 17 seconds, so you know. Wow. I'm not going to walk, I'm going to stand and press, because that's what we do. So, now's the time for change. Businesses is changing, the way that we work is changing, as everyone's talked about, the things that we're having to look at is changing, and you as L&D practitioners are having to change with that. You're going to have to catch up, and you're going to have to work alongside and make sure that you're at the forefront of that change. This actually is an opportunity for you. This moment is an opportunity for you. You at the forefront, you've got the time and the opportunity to stand there and let people know that you can support this change. You can work with it. As L&D practitioners, you know that if you do what you always do, you're going to get the same results. You're going to get what you've always got. So actually, you can harness those relationships that you have with the businesses, you can work alongside the people that you've got, the leaders, the managers, and you can make these changes. So within what we do in a business change, we often have different things that we have to look at. So we have to work with our people, we need to make sure they know what's going on, they've got what they need. We need to work with our leaders and managers, make sure they've got what they need, and we do that through a number of work streams. I don't think that L&D gets the right prominence as a work stream. I should declare I am a transformational change leader. I don't think L&D gets enough prominence as a work stream. So, we always ask people, what do you think of the changes that we're making? What do you think of what we're doing? But we don't ask them, what do you need to make those changes work? We just ask them what they think. We don't necessarily equip our managers and leaders to deal with the responses to that. So you're there giving people skills, abilities and knowledge, but we need you there at the beginning of change. We need you there early on, planning and preparing and helping people to make change successful and be ready. We need you helping managers and leaders to deal with emotion.
Like comedy.
We need you helping managers to deal with the emotion around change. We need you helping them to deal with the anger, the fear, the upset. But at the same time, you need to develop the core skills. You're right there, Jessica. You need to develop those core skills, and we can't forget those core skills because that's what keeps business going. So you've got your day job, and you're doing all this other work to lead and support change, and that takes preparation. Best chefs prepare. They get everything ready and they get in. So you've got an opportunity when you know change is coming, because you'll see it. You see things coming in your business, to really prepare that change. And you know what? You can teach old dogs new tricks. He's not very productive, but he's pretty cute. The other thing that you can do as L&D professionals, and I said as a rallying call, sorry, I keep telling you things you can do, is you can really set the tone. You set the tone for the change. Positive change is a good thing in business. We can't stand still. We all want to be in jobs, we want our kids to be in jobs, we want our grandkids to be in jobs. We need to keep moving. You have an opportunity to set that tone. You have an opportunity to work with your leaders and your managers and the wisest people in your business, because they've all got something to learn. They've all got an opportunity. We've got an opportunity to get them ready for the future and for that change. You're in a unique place that you can challenge perspective. You can ask the whys, you can ask those questions, because you're forming those skills and you're building that workforce going forward. Use that opportunity. Use your unique place within the business. Don't worry about best practice. You've all heard before that best practice is a myth. Worry about good practice. Worry about practice that works in your business. Don't copy someone else, but do be prepared to steal and borrow. If it's there, if it's out there, steal and borrow from the best, but make it work from you. And when you've got your ducks in a row, keep going. Keep embedding it, keep it at the heart of what you do, and keep reminding that this is the core of what you're doing. Keep innovating, keep looking for new ideas and keep going forward. Keep taking those relationships that you have and work with your business to make the change in a positive way and embed that change. Sometimes skills are the way we make change happen. There's some really good examples of organisations that have been forces for good, that have done work where through a skills programme they've actually brought the business change in place and people don't even necessarily know they're changing. So that was a bit of a rush through after the beginning, I apologise. I've been Amanda. You can find me on Twitter at Ponte Carlo Blue or at Team Unicorn. Cheers. Yay.